New Endeavour is on the quick backup, and he takes his place in the Group 1 Doomben Cup, running over 2,000 metres. Last Saturday was his first attempt at the 2,000 metre trip, and I thought he was excellent, just going down by the narrowest of margins. I don't mind him here on the quick backup. I think that'll suit him. He's drawn to get a lovely run in the race from a nice soft draw, and I think he's only going to be better for his first attempt over the 2,000 metres. He's pulled up well. He's in good shape. I certainly think he's over the odds. Serpentine also takes his place in the Group 1 Doomben Cup. He showed excellent form last campaign for us over the autumn, and finished up with an excellent fourth placing in the Sydney Cup. Prior to that, his form over the 2,000 metres was excellent. I feel he's really held that form off the back of a quick freshen up. Still looks to have retained plenty of speed in his legs, even though he's coming off a 2-mile run. That freshen up, he looks in good shape. Amazonian Lass could not have been more impressive, racing to victory last start. She steps up here to the Roses and steps up to the 2,000 metre event. I think that additional distance is only going to continue to suit her. She was second up over the 1,800 metres last start and was very strong through the line. I think she's thriving under the conditions in Queensland and looks really well placed here once again. Surf Dancer is resuming in the BRC Sprint. This is a race that he won last year, being second up on that occasion. But he's had 3 nice trials leading into this particular race and gets the blinkers on for the first time just to help sharpen him up. He can race well fresh for us, although the distance may be a little bit short of his best. As I said, he does have the blinkers to help offset that. Thought Osmos ran an excellent race last start when taking on older open company in the Group 2 Hollandale Stakes. Drops back to the 1,600 metres, and importantly, she drops back to the Fillies and Mares grade here, which I think will see her being very well placed and very competitive. She looks in good shape and looks to have really held her form well. Clean Energy's a very exciting 2-year-old filly. She was excellent on debut at Warwick Farm. She raced on a heavy track on that occasion, where I feel the class just got her through. She looks to have taken the nice natural improvement that we wanted to see off the back of that race. This looks to be a lovely next step for her. A listed 2-year-old fillies race over the 1,200 metres. She's travelled really well, settled in nicely. I thought her work during the week was certainly very, very encouraging. Power Ballard is resuming first up in the Derby McCarthy Stakes at Doomben on Saturday. She's a nice sharp filly that's trialled up very well. She feels she's been very consistent throughout her career, and she went out a winner at her last start at the end of last preparation. The form out of that particular race has stood up particularly well. I do think she'll improve off this first up run, but she's certainly ready to go first up. Rise of the Masses is coming off a very strong, well thought out victory. Hawkesbury there last start. He's stepping up to the mile here, which I think he should relish. He looks to be in good form. He's a talented horse on his day, and certainly looks to have come back more focused this preparation. Youth Spirits coming off a very good run in Queensland there last start. He resumed over the 1,800 metres, led them up, and I thought he stuck on very, very gamely. He should appreciate stretching out to the 2,000 metres here. Looks to have trained on nicely, showing the required improvement off that first up run. With that, should see him being very competitive. Wesker races at Randwick in the 78 1,400 metres on Saturday. He didn't enjoy the heavy conditions there last start at Warwick Farm. Really struggled there late in the day when the track was chopped out. So very much likely to see him on improving conditions on Saturday, and I think that'll be the key to his chances. He looks well, seems to be holding his form nicely. Silent Impact resumed last start off a very long break, and I thought he resumed in excellent order. Stuck on very well for a horse that had been off the scene for a long time. And he's had a good few weeks between runs now, just allowing him to get over that race. And he looks to have taken nice improvement, so I'd expect him to be very competitive and very well placed here. Missy Muller's racing first up over the 1,400 metres. She's a lovely mare that was really starting to string together a couple of nice performances there last preparation. I feel she's strengthened and matured nicely this time around. I thought her trial leading into this was certainly very encouraging. So looking forward to seeing her resume. No doubt she'll continue to improve as she gets over further, but she's in good shape. Invincible Spy stepping out to the 1,800 metres for the first time. The benchmark 72 handicap. It was an excellent win from him there last start over the mile. He ran it out very strongly and stuck on very well for Rachel King, who retains the ride here. Should look to adopt similar tactics, and I can certainly see him running out a strong 1800 metres for us, proving very hard to catch. Centenario was excellent in his career debut for us at Newcastle. He's a tried horse out of New Zealand that brings over some staying form lines and certainly staying pedigree. So stretching out to the 1800 metres should be ideal for him. He continues to show nice improvement in his work, and I think the conditions here should really suit him. So looking forward to seeing him return to the races. Format is a very interesting runner on Saturday. He's making his debut in the 2-year-old handicap race over 1200 metres. Beautifully bred, a son of Frankel. He's trialled up nicely on a few occasions. He's been well seasoned with a couple of preparations and campaigns worth of trials. I do feel that the distance is ultimately going to be short of his best, but he's a horse that's going to continue to improve with the experience, and no doubt once he can get over a little bit further later in his career. But he's a horse that's certainly shown some nice potential.